The battle between Gog and Magog described in Ezekiel 38:39 and the one described in Revelation 20 take place at different times and are separated by 1,000 years of the Messiah's rule. It is evident that both the books of Revelation and Ezekiel use similar terminology to depict an event characterized by some similarities, namely an assault on the people of God, Israel. However, there are also discernible differences between the two. The first difference is in the portrayal of Satan's attempted invasion of Israel in the book of Revelation as a complete and unequivocal failure. Satan's armies are consumed by fire in the location near to the encampment of righteous Israel. This, God's righteous judgment, happens before the invaders begin their mission. The invasion depicted in the biblical passages of Ezekiel 38:39, however, is portrayed as a success rather than a disaster. This very important but often overlooked detail in Ezekiel's account. In delving into our analysis of Ezekiel 38 and 39 war, it becomes evident that the state of Israel finds itself ensnared within the confines of a deceptive semblance of security. One must bear in mind the poignant words from the scriptures, "I will invade a land of unwalled villages. I will attack a peaceful and unsuspecting people, all of them living without walls and without gates and bars." Ezekiel 38:12-13. These individuals, Israel, seemingly cocooned in a sense of tranquility, are, in truth, residing under an illusion of safety. Gog is the ominous orchestrator of the impending assault, intends to strike a populace blissfully ignorant and woefully unprepared Israel. The concept of security in the context of Israel is a multifaceted enigma. Is their current state genuinely secure, or are they merely entangled in a web of subjective perception, their senses dulled to the looming threat? Consider a scenario where an individual peacefully slumbers, oblivious to the imminent arrival of several armed intruders plotting violence and burglary. Can one genuinely label this slumbering soul as safe, or is it merely a deluded perception of security? The prophetic vision of Ezekiel reflects this tenuous state of being of Israel. Israel, described as a nation assembled from disparate lands, now inhabits a territory once marred by desolation, has undergone significant enhancements, resulting in its recognition as a secure sanctuary and state. Ezekiel 38:8 reads, "After many days you will be summoned. In the latter years you will come into the land that is restored from the sword, whose inhabitants have been gathered from many nations to the mountains of Israel, which had been a continual waste. But its people were brought out from the nations, and they are living securely, all of them." Ezekiel 38:8. Yet the ancient scriptures forewarn of deceptive tactics employed by forces of malevolence. Gog, Satan's representative it is said, would cunningly lull Israel into a false sense of security with the ultimate goal of conquest. Daniel's revelations shed light on this insidious plan. He will cause deceit to prosper, and he will consider himself superior. When they feel secure, he will destroy many and take his stand against the Prince of Princes. Yet he will be destroyed, but not by human power. Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. This method mirrors Gog's stratagem. Both exploit the vulnerability that blooms within the heart of perceived security. Daniel's prophecy further unveils this treachery. He will invade the kingdom when its people feel secure, and he will seize it through intrigue. Daniel 11:21. The richest provinces, basking in their sense of invulnerability, will fall prey to his ploys, their fortresses destined for momentary overthrow. Daniel 11:24. In this convergence of ancient foresight and contemporary reality, the people of Israel find themselves at the mercy of forces adept at exploiting their subjective sense of security. The question remains, can they discern the mirage from the truth before it's too late? The answer, shrouded in the mists of uncertainty, lingers ominously in the air today. The timing of the conflict described in Ezekiel 38 and 39 remains uncertain, since current knowledge does not provide a definitive answer. However, there is a prevailing belief among some that this event may occur in the very near future. Israel, nestled in the heart of the Middle East, finds itself in a region marked by historical tensions and modern conflicts. To its north, the Syrian civil war has created a chaotic situation, with various factions vying for control. To the east, the ongoing unrest in Iraq and Afghanistan adds to the regional instability. Lebanon, situated on Israel's northern border, is home to Hezbollah, a militant group with a history of conflict with Israel. In the south, the Gaza Strip, controlled by Hamas, has been a constant source of friction, with intermittent escalations leading to military confrontations. Additionally, further afield, Iran, a vocal opponent of Israel, poses a significant geopolitical challenge, especially in light of its nuclear ambitions. All the countries and groups just spoken of desire more than anything to annihilate and erase Israel from the world. The precise date of the events described in Ezekiel 38 and 39 remains uncertain. However, several factors indicate that the conditions necessary for its occurrence are being established, suggesting that it may transpire very soon. This is why we are asked to pray for the peace of Jerusalem, Psalm chapter 122, verse 6. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe to Grace to Prophecy Network.